Hello and welcome back to the TomFM channel and the Wonderkid Advent Calendar, the series where I'm taking you through the best Wonderkids in FM20 from the 1st of December all the way up to Christmas on the 25th of December. So thank you for all your comments on yesterday's episode with your guesses as to which Wonderkid is coming up today. I really appreciate all you guys getting involved, and it's great to see so many of you commenting and leaving likes on the video, of course. 150 likes is the target we've got for today's video, as always, so if you can smash that like button, I'd massively appreciate it. I'd also really appreciate it if you can have a look at my Patreon as well. There's a link down in the description to that one. Now, obviously, just watching a video is more than enough support. Subscribing is more than enough support. Liking the video is massive support as well. It's just there for those of you who want to do a little bit more to help support the channel. The Patreon, though, does have some really good perks that I think you guys would really like. So if you want to have a look, it's down in the description. Click the link there. It will take you to the page and you can sort of see what's there for yourself. And now that all that's out of the way, it's time to get into today's video properly to find out which Wonderkid is coming up today. Behind door number 12 is a familiar face to some of you who watch the Premier League. It's Ruben Vinagre of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, at 20 years old, he's only just still classed as a Wonderkid, but he's nonetheless a very good left wing back predominantly, but can play anywhere along that left-hand side of the pitch, which is really good and versatile. You can retrain him in one of those positions as well, so it makes him even more useful to you as a manager. Valued at £12.75 million and on £35,000 per week, he's not going to come cheap, unfortunately. However, for that left wing back position specifically, you can't really find anyone better. His key attributes are definitely the physical attributes. He's a very pacey physical player. 17 acceleration, 15 pace, 13 stamina, 15 agility. He's an all-round physical player with some good mental attributes as well. Off the ball, 14 is very good. Flair of 15, determination of 14 as well, also good. His technicals can be improved as well. You could argue that perhaps a little bit on the low side with things like passing of 12, crossing of 13, but as he gets better, he's only going to improve those technical attributes. Looking at the player attribute details, you can see that he's got a current ability of 128, but a potential ability of 169, which puts him to be one of the best left backs in the world in future. Now, the Man City scouts came back and said they reckon he's only a League One current ability player, which I don't agree with. I think he is better than that, and they put him at 3.5-star potential ability as well, but that makes him better than Benjamin Mendy, who is currently the best left back option in that Manchester squad. Unfortunately, there's no minimum fee release clause, and he's only just signed a new contract himself, so you're going to struggle to get him permanently, I think, in the first season or so. We're going to make an offer for him now, but I don't think we're going to be able to get a good deal for him at all. If we go to suggest terms, they've come back with only £43 million, which surprises me. I thought they'd rate him a lot higher than that. If we bring this down to about £20 million, suggest that, they've gone down to £35 million. How about 25 million? What do you say to that? They've rejected that, but you can sort of expect between, I'd say, 28 and 35 million pounds if you want to buy him outright, which I think actually is a pretty good deal considering his potential. So as per usual, we're going to go a year into the future, see how he develops and gets on over the course of the season. And we're back a year into the future. We can see a few of his attributes have increased. Crossing's gone up to 14. Technique's gone up to 16 as well. I think work rate might have gone up to 15 as well. So he's improved in a few areas there. I doubt he would have played a whole season at Wolves. He played 15 games in total last season, getting a 7.01 rating in the process, which is very good. So not quite that full exposure to a first proper season of football, but it's still a good amount of games to get under his belt. If we look at his attribute details, he's got up to 138 potential, or current ability, sorry, with 169 potential still there, which is good to see. So he's still very capable of getting there. Man City scouts rate him as a championship level player. No new contract, but his wages have gone up. Must be some sort of yearly percentage wage rise in there, 10% wage rise. So yes, he has gone up a little bit, his wages at the end of that season. So expect to pay a little bit more wages for him because of that as well, if you do manage to sign him. Speaking of signing him again, we're going to go suggest terms, and they've put up to £119 million this time, which is what I was expecting the first time around. So by the looks of things, if you want to sign him, it's the best thing to do is to sign him right at the start of your save. If we bring this down to about £60 million, they have gone to £76 million. Bring it down to 65. They seem to reject that. So we're sort of looking between 70 and 80 million pounds if you want to buy him at the end of the second season. So get your bid in very early on if you want him for a cheaper price. And that concludes today's episode of the Wonderkid Advent Calendar. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at a centre-back, so let me know who you think is coming up in that one. Of course, as per usual, big subscribe button on the screen right now. If you could press that and drop a like on the video, that would be massively appreciated. And of course, there's 2 videos for you to watch, another experiment or the hop to a top save, which is just about to start another season. So enjoy one of those. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.